Welcome to Hawaii in 4K. Get ready to see hidden gems and incredible scenes. Let's explore the beauty of these amazing islands. First, we visit a secret beach with soft white sand and clear blue water. Palm trees dance in the breeze as gentle waves roll in. Next, we hike through a green jungle to find a hidden waterfall. Water rushes down the rocks into a peaceful pool. Look at the bright flowers and colorful birds all around. Now we fly over green cliffs and deep valleys on the island of Kauai. The views are so stunning, it feels like a dream. We see lava flowing from a volcano on the big island, hot, red, and powerful. Then, we dive under the sea to find coral reefs full of fish in every color. Turtles swim slowly, and the water is crystal clear. At sunset, the sky turns orange, pink, and purple. It's pure magic. We end the day with stars shining bright over the ocean. Now we visit a quiet black sand beach on the big island. The sand is dark and soft, made from lava rock. Sea turtles rest here in the sun, calm and peaceful. Next, we walk on a narrow trail along a cliff with ocean views that stretch forever. The waves crash below, and the breeze feels fresh and cool. We find a hidden cave near the water. Inside, the light shines through the rocks, making everything glow blue. Then we take a boat to a secret snorkeling spot. The water is so clear, we can see deep below. Colorful fish swim around us, like a rainbow underwater. We stop at a small island with no one else around, just birds, sand, and the sound of the ocean. Later, we visit a quiet garden full of tropical plants, bamboo trees, and tiny streams. It's peaceful, like a dream. On Maui, we drive the road to Hana. Waterfalls pour from cliffs, and the road winds through green forest and flowers. We stop for fresh fruit at a little roadside stand, sweet pineapple and juicy mango. Now we hike up a quiet mountain trail early in the morning. The air is cool, and the sky slowly turns pink and gold. At the top, we see the sunrise above the clouds. It's quiet and peaceful. Next, we explore a lava tube, a long tunnel formed by flowing lava. It's dark and cool inside, like a secret passage underground. Then we visit a hidden bamboo forest. Tall green stalks sway gently and make soft sounds in the wind. We follow a small stream and find a secret waterfall tucked between rocks. The water sparkles in the sun. On Lanai, we discover red cliffs that rise high above the blue sea. The view is strong and beautiful. We take a helicopter ride over waterfalls that fall from tall green cliffs. It looks like a scene from a movie. Next, we walk along tide pools. At low tide, tiny crabs, fish, and sea stars move in the shallow water. We stop by a quiet village with small wooden houses and friendly people who smile and wave. A local fisherman shows us how to catch fish the old Hawaiian way. Now we visit a quiet lookout, where we can see the whole coastline. Waves crash far below, and birds glide across the sky. We walk through a field of wildflowers that stretch all the way to the sea. Bees buzz gently and butterflies flutter around us. Then we explore a secret swimming hole hidden in the forest. The water is clear and cool, perfect for a relaxing dip. We take a slow drive through a peaceful countryside with green hills and farms. We see goats, cows, and even wild chickens along the road. Next, we visit a peaceful church made of lava rock, standing quietly near the ocean for over 150 years. We sit on a bench and listen to the wind, the waves, and the birds singing. Then we hike to the top of a small crater. The view is wide and beautiful, with islands far off in the distance. We visit a local market full of colors, handmade crafts, tropical fruits, and warm smiles everywhere. We taste poi, fresh fish, and coconut treats made with care. Now we walk along a lava rock path by the ocean. The waves splash against the rocks, and the sun shines bright above. We find a tiny beach made of smooth black pebbles. They shine like little gems in the light. Next, we explore an old sugar cane field, where tall green stalks rustle in the breeze. We visit a peaceful ranch, where horses graze and tall trees sway gently. Then we hike to a quiet ridge, and watch clouds drift through the valley like soft blankets. We stop at a small roadside shack, and try shave ice, cold, sweet, and full of fruity flavor. We paddle a stand-up board across a still bay where sea turtles swim slowly below us. We float calmly, watching the sky reflect in the water. Next, we visit a lava field from an old eruption. The land is black and cracked, like frozen waves of stone. Tiny plants grow between the rocks, showing life coming back. We sit by a calm river, and watch small fish swim around our feet. Birds sing in the trees, and the water sparkles in the sun. Now we visit a hidden waterfall deep in the forest, tall, powerful, and surrounded by green cliffs. The mist feels cool on our faces. We walk along a trail where wild ginger and orchids bloom on both sides. The air smells sweet and fresh. Then we visit a quiet bay with calm water and soft waves. We sit under a shady tree and watch the clouds move across the sky. We take a small boat out to sea and see a whale jump high out of the water. A huge splash follows, and we smile in amazement. Next, we walk through a lava desert, with strange shapes and colors in the rocks. It looks like another planet. We visit a peaceful fish pond made long ago by Hawaiians. The water is still, and the fish move slowly. We stop at a cliff edge to watch surfers riding big waves below. They glide and turn like dancers on water. We explore tide pools full of tiny wonders, snails, colorful shells, and little fish darting in and out. Now we explore a quiet coral beach with pink-tinted sand, soft, warm, and smooth under our feet. Tiny shells sparkle in the sunlight. We take a slow canoe ride across a calm lagoon. The water is so clear, we can see straight to the bottom. Fish swim beneath us like little jewels. Then we hike through a cloud forest. The trees are covered in moss, and soft mist floats through the air. Everything feels quiet and magical. We visit a hidden cave by the ocean. Waves roll in and echo inside the walls like a song. Light shines through a small opening, lighting up the rocks with a soft glow. We find a peaceful bay with no buildings, no roads, just nature and the sea. We swim in warm water, float on our backs, and look up at the sky. Next, we visit an ancient lava flow that shaped the land long ago. Twisted rock and deep grooves tell a story of fire and time. We walk through a wide valley with tall cliffs on both sides. Waterfalls stream down like silver threads. Now we ride bikes along a quiet coastal road. The sea on one side, green hills on the other. We stop often just to take in the view. We find a small cove, where the water turns bright turquoise. It's the perfect spot to swim, relax, and listen to the waves. Next, we walk through a field of lava rocks, where little ferns are starting to grow, a symbol of life returning. We visit a beach where wild goats climb the rocks nearby. They watch us curiously, and we smile back. Then we paddle through a peaceful river, lined with tall trees and hanging vines. Birds fly above, and the world feels still. We reach a waterfall deep in the jungle, and dip our feet in the cool water. Everything is green, fresh, and full of life. We visit a lookout where the cliffs drop straight down into the sea. The view stretches forever. We hike a quiet ridge trail at golden hour. The light is soft, the shadows long. Now we walk through a coconut grove, where the tall trees sway gently above us. We hear the soft rustling of leaves and the crack of a coconut falling nearby. We stop to drink fresh coconut water, cold, sweet, and refreshing. Then we explore a ridge where rainbows often appear after a short shower. Today, we see a full one stretching across the valley. We find a peaceful beach with golden sand, and not a single footprint. The waves come in gently, one after another, like a lullaby. We snorkel near lava rocks and see a hidden cave below the surface. Colorful fish dart in and out like tiny dancers. We take a short hike to a lookout with views of 3 islands in the distance, green, misty, and magical. We visit a taro farm, where water flows between the rows. The land is ancient and cared for with love. A local farmer shows us how taro is planted and harvested. Then we visit a lava arch on the coast, carved by years of waves and wind. The sea rushes through it, sparkling in the light. Now we hike through a dry red canyon, with steep walls and winding trails. The rocks are bright orange and deep brown, glowing under the sun. We stop to watch birds fly high above the cliffs, their wings wide and strong. Then we reach a hidden lookout, where we can see waterfalls far away, falling down into green valleys. We sit quietly and take in the view. Next, we walk along a rocky shoreline, where tide pools hold little surprises, tiny octopus, bright sea stars, and shiny shells. We visit a hidden beach that can only be reached by foot. It's quiet, wild, and full of peace. The waves roll in, and the breeze smells like salt and flowers. We take a peaceful sail on a traditional canoe. The wind carries us gently over the waves, just like people did long ago. We stop at a small island, where seabirds nest in the tall grass. The island feels untouched. Then we climb a soft hill covered in wild grasses. At the top, we see sunrise break through the clouds and light up the land. Now we find a small wooden bridge, crossing over a stream in the forest. Water flows gently below, and the trees around us sway softly. We follow the path and reach a quiet meadow full of tall grass and wildflowers. The sun shines down, and bees buzz slowly through the air. Then we walk barefoot along a sandy trail that leads to a hidden cove. The sand is warm, and the sound of the waves grows louder as we get closer. We arrive at the cove, clear blue water, smooth rocks, and not a single person in sight. We sit on a flat rock and dip our feet in the sea. Next, we ride in a small boat through sea arches carved by time. The light shines through the arches, making patterns on the water. We stop to swim in a calm lagoon with water so clear, we can see the ripples on the bottom. Later, we explore an ancient lava shelf, where the waves splash up and create tiny waterfalls. We find a blowhole that sprays water high into the sky every time a wave crashes. We laugh and wait for the next one. Now we follow a curved trail through soft red dirt, surrounded by tall grasses swaying in the wind. Birds chirp from above as we walk slowly and peacefully. We reach a ridge where clouds float just below our feet. It feels like standing at the edge of the sky. Then we hike into a forest filled with bamboo. The tall green stalks click and creak gently in the breeze. Sunlight shines through in thin golden lines. We keep walking until we find a quiet stream, with smooth stones and tiny waterfalls. We dip our fingers in and feel the cool water rush past. Next, we visit a peaceful beach, where green sea turtles rest in the sand. They sleep quietly and disturbed, and we watch from a distance with respect. We paddle a kayak through a hidden waterway lined with mangroves. The branches stretch above us, making a tunnel of green. Now we visit a lava rock cliff, where waves crash below with power and beauty. Sea spray rises up, cool and salty on our faces. We watch the ocean shine under the sun, endless and bright. Then we walk into a hidden valley filled with tall palms and giant leaves. Birds call out, and the air feels warm and alive. We find a wooden hut with a thatched roof, tucked under the trees. It's quiet, peaceful, and full of charm. Next, we climb gentle stone steps to reach an ancient Hawaiian temple site. The stones are old and smooth, holding stories from long ago. We take a moment to sit, listen, and feel the deep history in the land. Then we walk barefoot through a shallow stream that winds through the forest. The water is cool, and the sound of it moving is soft and relaxing. We stop at a lookout where we can see cliffs dropping into the sea, waves crashing far below. A soft wind blows, and we breathe it in slowly. Now we walk along a path made of smooth lava rock, where green plants grow from tiny cracks. Nature always finds a way. We reach a small waterfall hidden behind big jungle leaves. The water falls gently, and birds sing all around. Then we visit a beach with golden sand shaped like a crescent moon. The waves are soft, and the water shines like glass. We float calmly, letting the sea carry us. We explore a cave near the shore where the light dances on the walls. The sound of the ocean echoes inside. It feels like a secret place. Next, we climb a hill where the grass is tall and golden. At the top, we see both sunrise and rainbow at the same time. It's quiet. It's perfect. We walk to a peaceful garden, where flowers bloom in every color. Red, yellow, purple. The air smells sweet, and bees buzz gently from bloom to bloom. We visit an old stone wall built long ago by hand. It stretches across the land, strong and silent. We sit by it and feel the connection to history. Now we follow a trail beside the ocean, where lava rocks meet gentle waves. We see tiny fish swimming in shallow pools left by the tide. The sun sparkles on the water. Then we come to a quiet lookout above the trees. From here, we see green hills, blue ocean, and white clouds floating by. Everything feels wide and free. We explore a shady cave with cool air and echoes. Water drips from the rocks above, and it feels peaceful and calm inside. Next, we walk through a tropical orchard. Mango trees, papaya trees, and lychee trees grow in every direction. The fruit is fresh, sweet, and juicy. We taste it and smile. Then we visit a small, hidden beach, where the sand is soft and dark. Sea foam slides over our toes. We find colorful shells and smooth stones in the sand. We hike up a grassy hill, where wild goats run and climb. They stop to look at us before disappearing into the rocks. At the top, we feel the wind and watch the waves crash far below. Now we hike up a rocky path that winds through tall grasses. The air is fresh and cool, and we feel the earth beneath our feet. As we climb higher, the view opens up. We can see the ocean stretching far below, sparkling like a jewel. We stop to catch our breath and take in the beauty. Then we walk along a quiet bay, with cliffs on one side and smooth sand on the other. The water is so clear we can see the rocks beneath, and we dip our toes in to feel the coolness. We explore a hidden valley, where waterfalls tumble down from steep cliffs, splashing onto moss-covered rocks below. We follow the stream and find a peaceful spot to sit and listen to the water. Next, we paddle in a canoe across a calm lake, surrounded by mountains. The water is still, reflecting the blue sky above. A gentle breeze moves the boat, and we float peacefully, feeling the world slow down. We visit a garden where vibrant hibiscus flowers bloom in red, pink, and yellow. Now we explore a quiet valley, where the only sound is the rustle of leaves in the breeze. We walk through tall grass that bends gently as we pass. There's a stream nearby, its waters clear and sparkling. We stop and kneel to dip our hands in the cool, refreshing water. Then, we climb a hill lined with wildflowers. At the top, we pause to take in the view, the valley below, the ocean far in the distance, and the sky turning soft with the colors of the setting sun. We continue to a hidden waterfall that falls into a blue pool surrounded by lush greenery. We swim in the cool water, feeling the rush of nature all around. Next, we visit a small coastal village, where people greet us with friendly smiles. The sound of a ukulele fills the air, and children play along the beach. We join them for a few moments, letting the joy of the place fill us. Later, we walk along a rocky shoreline, where waves crash against the black lava rocks. Now we step onto a quiet beach, where the sand is soft and fine beneath our feet. The waves come in slowly, lapping at the shore, creating a peaceful rhythm. We walk along the water's edge, feeling the cool ocean spray on our skin. Next, we head into a dense jungle, where the air is thick with the scent of tropical flowers. We follow a trail that leads us to a hidden waterfall. Tucked away among the trees, the water falls with a gentle